What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm gonna show you how well these two old GTX 660 Ti's, 2 GB of VRAM each, perform in SLI mode in 2019. Now currently I have the latest Nvidia driver, which is version 430.86. This came out back in May 27 of 2019. Now I am testing today this old game here. You all know it. It's GTA 5. And I'm sure you're well aware that this is one of the better games that supports the SLI configuration. Now let's start off with some of the settings. Now I am going to test this game at 4K resolution and 1080p to see if it's even playable. So currently I am on 4K here, and now let me show you my settings here. There you have it. We're at 4K full screen. Now what's great about this game, and I believe this is the only one that does that, it actually does combine the VRAM of both of the cards, and it gives you here a total of 4 gigs of VRAM. Now of course it's true, because there's no way I would be playing this game on 4K resolution with just a 2 GB graphics card. It would not work. And as you could see, I didn't even cross the threshold of 4 gigs. Now let me show you the rest of my settings here. Now this will be ideal settings for 4K to be playable around 50 to 60 FPS with these settings here, which is pretty much the high preset that it originally comes with. Once you start the game, that's what the GTA 5 picks up for you. So yeah, that's pretty much the settings that we're going to have here. Now let's take a look at the game. Now along with this, I chose a pretty good platform, I think, that really brings out the best out of these old cards. It's an older Gen 3 platform, consists of i7 3770K, currently clocked at 4.3 gigs. I could go higher on the overclock, but the temperatures get a little too hot, so I kind of left it at 4.3. But it's definitely enough, more than enough power here to get the most out of these old cards. As you could see, both GPUs are utilized at almost 100%. That's where you want to be at, and that's why we're playing this at 4K on high settings. And then once we jump back to 1080p, we should get double the frame rates, hopefully. Now just for a reference example for you guys, these two old cards would actually outperform some of the newer architecture low-end cards, such as 1050 Ti or an RX 560. You'll definitely won't be getting these frame rates on 4K. You'll be barely playing at 4K. So it's really not bad for an old game like this. Oh no. Okay, now I'm gonna switch to 1080p right now. Now of course I'll do 1440p, but for some reason when I go 1440p it just drops down to like 25 Hertz and it's unplayable for some reason. I'm not sure why. I'll investigate that further. But at 1440p you're gonna get, you know, close to 100 FPS easily. Yeah, so if you want to, you know, stay around 100 FPS on 1080p high settings, you could do it. I mean, you also have the option to tinker with the settings and max out the 1080p settings. Get closer to that 4 gig threshold, or even go over it. It really depends on your setup. Well, there you have it. We're coming to the end of this test here. If you liked the video, please don't forget to subscribe down below and leave any comments down below, and let me know if you had any better results or some other ideas. I love to test out SLI configuration with some older and newer games, of course the ones that are compatible. So yes, thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you later.